I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Hi, I'm Luke Ryan for JoBlo.com and welcome to Top 5 Movie Mistakes. Whether it's the Deathly Hallows or whether it's the Crimes of Grindelwald, in every movie, somewhere along the way, someone has screwed up. J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World seems to be growing larger and larger every year, with a new series of films currently underway, and even the stage sequel, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, expanding its run worldwide. It's almost hard to remember when Harry Potter was still only moderately big, back when the first few movie adaptations of the popular novels were hitting the big screens back in the early 2000s. A couple of years ago we touched on the first film in the storied franchise, Harry Potter and the Philosophers, Sorcerer's Stone, but its sequel, which followed just a year later in 2002, features even more glaring errors and even more obvious Muggle interferences on screen. So, let's continue to the next film in the saga and take a look at the top 5 movie mistakes in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Number 5. In the world of Harry Potter, the Dark Mark is the haunting symbol of Voldemort, a warning and reminder to all of the Dark Lord's ominous presence. In the movie mistakes world, the Dark Mark is the unfortunate presence of tape strips placed on the floors of film sets to show the actors where to stand. In this scene, in the bookshop Flourish and Blots, we pan up to see Draco Malfoy sneering down at the crowd, but if you look closely, you can see the mark on the floor to show him where to stand. If you also watch the full screen version of the film, which is open matte, more marks are visible in the movie. Due to the old square TVs we all used to have, full screen format DVDs used to be a thing, and you could see marks like this on King's Cross Station. And even in Diagon Alley, showing Emma Watson where to stop when running towards Harry. Number 4. Jason Isaacs stepped into the role of Lucius Malfoy in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets effortlessly. Chewing up the scenery with delicious villainy, Lucius quickly became one of the most unlikable characters in the series right from the get-go. His long, flowing locks were a perfect analogue for his arrogance, but if you watch closely during the scene in Dumbledore's office at the end of the film, something about his well-kept mane is a little off. Yeah. You can actually see Jason Isaacs' real dark hair underneath the wig. It's an unfortunate angle that gives it away quite clearly, and once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. A bit like when you realize that for some reason in the movie he literally tried to murder Harry right outside of Dumbledore's office. Just... what? Number 3. When Harry and Ron take Mr. Weasley's enchanted Ford Anglia for a joyride across Britain, there's a lot of fun to be had. It's a great sequence, but the fun ends when they crash into the Whomping Willow and start getting attacked by the tree's huge branches. Now, as an animal lover, I'm mostly worried about Hedwig sitting in the back seat there and... whoa. Hold on a second. What was that? Yeah... So, apparently Harry and Ron had another guest in the back of the car, or it's just a disembodied hand enchanted to rattle Hedwig's cage every now and again, or it's just a crew member. Yep, that's it. Number 2, the dueling scene. It's a pretty cool scene. You get to see Harry and Draco face off, you get to see Snape putting Lockhart in his place, which is always fun, and overall it's just a good scene. But it is also home to the 2 biggest movie mistakes in the entire film, nay, the entire franchise, until I can find something that tops it in the future installments, which I highly doubt. First of all, when Draco conjures a snake, watch closely to see if you can catch the first unbelievable mistake.
Don't move, Potter. I'll get rid of it for you.
Allow me, Professor Snape. Volate Ascendere!
So, did you spot it? When Snape says he'll take care of the snake, behind him to the right, and our left, is the director's chair. I mean, what? So, okay, it could be the chair of anyone, a crew member, a producer, one of the actors, but still, how in the blue hell did this not catch anyone's attention? Hundreds of people, from the crew to the cast and the extras, and the camera pointed in that direction, and no one thought to move the damn chair. I mean, these movie mistakes, they don't really hurt movies one bit, and I act like it's a big deal when really it isn't. I'm just joking around, but I seriously cannot fathom how this one happened. Which leads us neatly into number 1. I'm not even going to try and build the suspense here and run you a clip, see if you spot it. Let's cut right to the chase. Harry hits Draco with a spell. And boom, right there, hiding in plain sight down in the corner is a cameraman. Just chilling out, observing the scene, a fully fledged Muggle spy hanging out with the Hogwarts kids. I mean, why was he there? Actually, I have somewhat of an explanation for this. Director of the first 2 movies, Chris Columbus, once explained that with the young actors it was so hard to wrangle performances out of them that he would shoot coverage and have multiple cameras running to take whatever he could get. But he was talking about the first movie when he made that comment, and even if this was still the case by movie 2, and you had multiple cameras running when you were shooting any scene, wouldn't you make sure that there wasn't a cameraman visible on screen crouching down in the shot? I mean, where's his angle? There could be a whole other movie from this dude's perspective that we never got to see, but he will live forever, immortalized in movie mistake history. Ridiculous. I've been Luke Ryan for JoBlo.com, and these were but a few of the blunders in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.